Michelle Moore, author and creator of Money in the Matrix. Think of me as your guide to everlasting financial security and financial freedom. The Homemade Money series and the Money in the Matrix audio series are designed to heighten your financial senses and make you keenly aware of money so that you become an attractive force to money. These products are complementary to one another. They work together to align you mentally, spiritually, and physically with money so that you become a representation of buying power and financial wherewithal. You will attract money and operate as a good steward of money so that you have everlasting financial freedom no matter what your current income level or financial situation. This introduction will explain how to use the entire Homemade Money program along with the Money in the Matrix audio series to your best advantage. I'll also talk about why the program is designed the way that it is, and I'll explain the benefits of using the programs and the results you can expect. If you've already read the Homemade Money books, and since you're listening to this audio, I think it's safe to assume that you see a need or a desire to attract more money into your life. You've purchased the book and the audio because you're ready to represent buying power. You're ready to combine your personal power with the power of money so that collective power can work on your behalf. You might have a degree or a marketable skill or even a great job that pays you handsomely, but you're still broke. Some really smart, well-meaning people who loved you to life told you that in order to get money, you need a degree or some sort of marketable skill. They told you you need experience so you could get a good job, make lots of money, and be happy. You might have all of those or none of them, but either way, you have a desire to attract money into your life. If you have all of the degrees, certifications, skills, and abilities, yet you don't have the money you were promised would come with it, by now you're probably thinking something's wrong with you. You've probably asked yourself more than once, what am I doing wrong? You've seen this formula work for others, so why not you? And you've known people with no skills, no degree, and little talent get big bucks. So why? What happened? How did so many people get it wrong? Some people are taught to look for jobs. These people are great at identifying opportunities. Sometimes they might even get a good job, but they're still broke. Some people are taught to look for ways to make money. These people constantly have one great get-rich-quick scheme after another, but they still don't have money. They may have money for a short time, but then it's on to the next get-rich-quick scheme. You've been trained to look for jobs. You've been trained to look for ways to make money. You've been taught to think that you're only deserving of money if you acquire some special skill or talent. You've even been taught to fear money. You were probably told money is the root of all evil. Well, in all honesty, money is not the root of evil, nor is it the key to happiness. Money is a tool that has only the power that it is given by you. Money is your obedient servant. The reason money is not serving you is because you've been serving money. For some people, their entire life, or at least a very large portion of it, has been devoted to how to make money. People spend years in school and hours upon hours away from their families for money. Now, I'm not trying to talk you out of wanting money. You should want money. It's a great tool and you can do a lot with it. I'm just saying there's an easier way to get it. You've been programmed to jump through all sorts of hoops for money. At this point, I think we can agree that none of it has worked. You don't need to look for ways to make money. You don't even need to make money. Money has already been made. You don't need to earn money. Money and financial well-being are your birthright. And people who have money know this. The Homemade Money program and the Money in the Matrix program does give you lots of ways to make money. There are free training modules available. There's information about marketing yourself, free resume builder. I even talk about how to negotiate. I'll also tell you how to get money for your business or project from investors that you don't have to pay back, and you don't have to give up any of your equity or a portion of your profits from your business. The reason why I talk about those items is because your current programming thinks it needs all of these elements to attract money. But since I want your transition from where you are financially to where you want to be smooth, I will feed you what your brain thinks it needs so that you have a sense of security while making this transition. If you want financial security, you must first feel financially secure. That's challenging to do if you don't have the things you feel you need to have to survive. The entire program is designed to move you from surviving to thriving. The Homemade Money book will align you physically with money. Like everything else, there's a process that has to take place. The process can happen quickly, but it does need to happen. Once you see all the opportunity that's surrounding you and how easy it is to take advantage of this, you'll begin to relax and allow yourself to be open to new possibilities and new teachings about money. This approach lessens the resistance from your conscious mind so that you're more open to taking in new information so that you'll easily become an attractive force to money. Then you'll spend about 40 minutes a day listening to the audio tracks to cement your mental alignment with money. Spiritually, you already know that you're rich and powerful, but due to your programming, you've been cut off from this knowing. You've been taught that you're not powerful and that you're not deserving, but you are. The physical and mental alignment that is being offered to you through this program will allow you to reconnect with that knowing so that you're truly and fully aligned with money. When listening to the meditative version of this audio, you want to find a place and time where you will not be disturbed. You want to listen while seated or lying in a very comfortable position with your eyes closed. When listening to the alpha beta version of this audio, you want to listen during a time you're driving a car, washing your dishes, walking your dog, or you can even use it as background noise in your home while you clean or read a book. This way, your conscious mind is not in a position to reject these suggestions in the audio because it's busy focused on something else. I've included ways to deal with the conscious mind if it attempts to reject these suggestions so that this audio is really idiot-proof. It's designed to create a conversation between the old programming and the new programming so that the old programming can gently and easily be overwritten. The new program will speak directly to the old voices and build a case so that the new programming is accepted. I know it may seem a little silly to talk back to the voices in your head, but those voices control your behavior and how you see the world around you. Those voices are the reason your life is where it is right now. Those voices are either getting you closer to what you want or moving you further away from what you want. So you might as well deal with them, right? This programming is set up so that the part of your brain that holds your current programming can be gently reprogrammed from not enough money to money in plenty and perfection. Typically, when you're learning something new, the parts of your mind that don't already know this new stuff fights back. It tries to convince you to just accept what you already know. You might hear the voices in your head saying things like, "This is hard," and you might even get angry. Don't worry, it's all a part of the process. But reprogramming can be fun. Just think of it as an experiment. I recommend thinking of logical answers that are acceptable to the voices in your head. For example, if the voices in your head says, "Only the rich get richer," you can answer back, "There have been plenty of people who have started out not having much, but have made fortunes. They didn't allow humble beginnings to stop them, and I won't either." You can even do research and find those people and read their stories to stack the evidence against the voices. You're looking for proof that it is not only possible, but probable that if you don't listen to those voices, that you'll be more successful in achieving what you've set out to achieve. I want to take a moment to discuss the voices. Those voices in your head are not your mind speaking to you. Those voices are not your judgment trying to protect you. Those voices are nothing more than memories. Those voices are the voices of people who have never done what you've decided you're going to do. So why would you listen to them? Those are the voices of school teachers, parents, and some well-meaning authority figures that you grew up with who were programmed themselves. And so by default and unintentionally, they programmed you. The voices you're hearing are their voices, not yours. Oprah Winfrey tells the story of being a young girl and helping her grandmother with the laundry. She talks about how her grandmother told her she'd need to learn how to do laundry or other domestic work to earn a living. As a very young child, Oprah rejected the idea that she'd have to do household chores to earn her living. At a very young age, she made a firm decision about what she would not do for money. As youngsters, we make many decisions that still affect us today. Some of us, many of us, have listened to well-meaning advice that we were given, while others of us, like Oprah, rejected it and went on to create the life and experiences that she wanted. This audio will help you to develop different, more positive voices about money that will yield different results in your life as far as money is concerned. This program is designed to open your eyes to all of the money and wealth that surrounds you. Money has always been there for you. You just haven't noticed it. You haven't been aligned with money. So although money has always been surrounding you, you just couldn't see it. It's been there in front of you the entire time. You know how sometimes you lose something and you search and look, but you can't seem to locate it. Then you find those long lost keys in your pocket, or you find your sunglasses on top of your head, or the pencil you stuck behind your ear. Some people search and search for their cell phone only to find themselves talking on it at the same time they're looking for it. That's what you've been doing with money. This audio track is designed to align you with money. This audio will program you to see and notice money everywhere you go. One day, you will notice that money easily flows into your experience. Easily, effortlessly, and in great abundance. Yes, that's right. Money is easy to get. Some people have been programmed to think only beautiful people with untold talents are deserving of wealth and riches. They don't see themselves as entertainers or high-powered business persons. They don't see themselves as deserving of wealth. You've been programmed to think that you must work hard to obtain wealth and riches. Others who don't work hard at all obtain wealth and riches. Many celebrities are famous just for being famous and rich because they are. That can be you too if you believe it can be you. When you believe you're worthy of that which your heart desires, you will be aligned with it and you will never be without it. Some people are aligned with money for a brief amount of time, but still don't believe they deserve it. So they do everything they can to rid themselves of it as quickly as possible. They've heard things like money doesn't grow on trees. They've read stories about camels and eyes of needles and getting into heaven, and so have you. Think of all the negative messages and negative beliefs you hold about money. It's no wonder you're challenged with money, right? Even people who earn thousands of dollars a month are still broke due to their negative beliefs about money. Haven't you asked yourself, what does so-and-so do with all their money? Where's their money going? People have even been accused of doing drugs because they earn lots of money, but always seem to be broke. Now, we're going to change all that. During our time together, we're going to plant your subconscious money tree. Your subconscious money tree will be there for you, providing you with all the money you'll ever need. Yes, that's right. This programming will override your old programming. And when those negative voices try to tell you how hard money is to get, or that they don't want you to have money, or that only the rich get richer, you'll have an answer for those voices. As you retell your money story to yourself over and over again using this audio, those voices will begin to tell you a different story. Those voices will say things like, I was programmed to think a certain way about money. I used to think money was hard to get or that the rich get richer, but now I know better. Now I know that all I have to do is look for money and expect to find it because you find what you're looking for. Seek and ye shall find is also applicable to money. Money is not so different than anything else that I want. I want fresh air to breathe, and I have that all day, every day. Money is within my reach. All I have to do is stand by that belief. My faithful money tree is planted right in my subconscious, and I need not do anything special to access the abundance of riches that were born in me at the time of my arrival on earth. Well-being is my birthright, and that includes financial well-being. I need not worry about where money is going to come from. Those are the worries that keep money from coming. If I say things like, I don't see where this money could possibly come from, I'm declaring that I don't see money, and those thoughts will become my reality. That's nonsense. I don't know where the electricity comes from either, but when I flip the light switch, I expect to see the room brighten up. I don't know how they get the water faucet to continuously flow water into my home, but I expect to see a healthy flow of water whenever I turn the knob on the faucet. I don't need to know how. All I need to do is look for what I want to see. Now I see money flowing freely, easily, in abundance, and without restriction into my life, into my hands, into my wallet, and into my bank account. This is a new law in my life, my new expectation, and so it is my new experience. Now I see money and I experience its power working on my behalf every day, everywhere I go.